'cause I'm ready to go. Let's have a good time.
Let's go.
Dr. Raj Dasgupta, pulmonary and sleep specialist. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Parasomnias. And what are those? These unwanted behaviors and actions that happen as you're arousing from sleep. And what can cause these? Things like sleep apnea. When I listen to this, what can cause you to have these parasomnias? It was an example of that, things like sleepwalking. So people who have sleep apnea, if you're still having this, it means you're not getting treated correctly. You've got to see a sleep specialist to order the right, correct diagnostic testing. Excessive daytime sleepiness. That's why the patients see me. That's the most debilitating. Poor sleep at night. Accessory symptoms. They could have some sleep paralysis. They could have these visual hallucinations as they're falling asleep. And let me mention cataplexy. What is that? It's going to be this loss of muscle tone that's going to be brought up by intense emotion. How many times have you been next to a bed partner, they wake up in the middle of the night, kind of like mumble a few words and go back to bed and say, hey, did you remember that? No, that's the first stage of like a sleepwalking. But remember, in a confusional arousal, it's not purposeful. You're not going to grab your wife and choke her.
And we gon' live it up. So give me the...
She's been paralyzed from even getting on an airplane.
Circadian rhythm problems, things like jet lag, because our body thinks we're going to have REM at certain parts of the night. But when you're traveling to London and Milan, well, your REM sleep's going to jump all over the place.
I'm a sleepwalker.
You are? And how many times are you waking up throughout the night?
Like 3 to 10 times.
Wait, 10 times? Napping, are you doing it?
No.
The discovery is she is profoundly sleep deprived. Waking up 10 times per night? I can't even imagine what the mathematics is for that. You need to nap.
You actually tried this out with your wife, did you
I
not?
did. So I brought this box home, and supposedly it's supposed to be compact. It's not compact. And then, after I assemble it in the book, it's quite a book, you know what I mean? It's like a medical book or something with don't do this and don't do that. My young girl, Mina, she couldn't stop playing with it, and my dog wanted to pee on it.
And we gon' live it up. So give me...
Snoring is so related to sleep apnea. I'll tell you this, is that no one's gonna die from snoring, but you know what people will die from? Sleep apnea. And that's why it's very important it doesn't go undiagnosed. Both you ladies have obstructive sleep apnea. Rumor has it you have some sleep issues.
I have headaches all the time.
You would be a great candidate for a sleep study. There are 3 main parts to it. Number 1 is going to be the effort belt. At the same time, we're going to have what's called a pulse oximetry. Why? Because I need to know what your oxygen is doing. And the last part is going to be a nasal cannula. This is going to go over your head and in your nose. You had most of your obstructive apneas on your back.
Well, I'm very happy to have a diagnosis.
The screw. It's not smooth like a coin. It's very, very sharp. And because he aspirated that, or said went into the lungs, is that not only can there be damage going in, but damage when you're taken out. We had to take out the breathing tube that he needs to breathe while holding on to the screw. And when it comes back, we had to put the tube back in. He did great, a little embarrassed, but look at all you have to go through.
Dr. Raj, the most interesting pulmonologist in the world.